Hello. Welcome to the IS4 Tech Tree Showcase, where I'm going to go through from Tier 5 all up to Tier 10, show you how to perform along the way. We start out at Tier 5 with the KV-1. Now, I have already covered the KV-1 extensively because it seems that all roads lead from the KV-1, as you can see. We have 160 alpha damage with 120 standard penetration. The pre-rounds, being APCR, give you 161 pen. The HE rounds on this vehicle are 43 pen with 280 alpha. You have a 4-second reload time, which gives you 2,300, nearly 2,400 DPM. 0.3 accuracy and a 2.6 second aim time, along with 7 degrees of gun depression. By now you probably already know about the KV-1 gun, but it is very good. It's a nice sweet spot in the tier and you shouldn't have any issues. You have 910 hit points. We are running hardening. If we were to move it, 840. You go at 38 km/h forwards, 12 in reverse and a 12 power to weight. That is using a turbo. Removing that would give 34, 10 and 11. Camo ratings are relevant and you have 350 meters view range. The equipment on this vehicle is HP Turbo Rammer, as you probably should run on every single heavy tank at Tier 5 because there's nothing else to really choose. The armor on this vehicle is not great, as you can see, around about 80mm needed, but the turret is actually okay for a lot of tanks that you're going to meet, with 110 thickness on the mantlet. Although just be warned that a lot of the tanks that you do meet will just pen you like there's no armor at all. But the main thing that this tank does teach you is about side scraping, because you can side scrape very, very effectively. And no one's going to overmatch this, especially down at Tier 5. So really treat this tank as an armor kind of starting point for heavy tanks. And then as you go up through the tiers, you'll realize just how good the KV-1 is to learn in. Overall though, KV-1 is just a nice tank. There's no issues with this vehicle. It is a solid tank at Tier 5. Ah! Here we go. EU5, my beloved. Look at this. Oh my, Leffe, elite level Leffe. Oh, God. Of course. Always fist your local Leffe. Just let him know that he's thought of. He's respected, appreciated, all of the above. How many bots are in this game? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My chat. I've just activated the sleeper agents in my chat, unfortunately. Anyway, you're counting yourself as a bot. Yes. Hello. I wonder how many people are actually going to be around here. I mean, their Leopard player has 263 elite level, which means that he's played that a fair amount. So we should probably be aware of that. Should we ram him? No, we can't go and ram him, unfortunately. The T1 is there, defending him. I mean, he's taking damage. The Leopard is going down. That's fine. Maybe he'll crash. Elite, but, you know, 263 elite level doesn't really mean much. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Okay, we're going to need to fire premium because all I can see is his turret. It doesn't matter, I can't pen it anyway. And I can't hit it. Is he free marked? Ah, yes. It's raining on him. Should we go and deal with the Panzer T25 now? You know what? Ignore the T1. Let's go and deal with the Panzer T25. There he is. One shot into him. Ah, I didn't quite finish him off. That's fine though. Is this a bot? No. Wait, is that a bot? Am I facing a bot? No. Many human players. We're okay. I love EU5. EU5 is a great place to be. I feel like I'm at home. I'm one with the penguins. Right, hang on. I bounced. That's very unfortunate. Oh well. I mean, we win either way. Oh, look at that. 1,000 damage, exactly 1 kill. Apply. Right, welcome to... What map's this? Steps. Lovely. To the left-hand side. Again, we are against many bots. And king of the bots is obviously me. Oh, wait. Commendation unavailable. Unfortunately, you cannot comment... Oh, it's a bot. That's... Right. Let's just move on. Anyone there on the corner? BDR is up there. Nope, we're safe. On we go. My team is winning so far. Another kill means that we're even more winning. Oh! Are you a bot? Yes. Yes, you are. Does he want to... Is he gonna just sit there? Or is he gonna try and play the game? Let's see. Oh. Oh my... I'm getting outplayed by a bot. I'm actually getting outplayed by a bot. Please stop. Okay, we're safe. Everything is good. Set him on fire? No fire. Unfortunate. The bots have evolved. Is this... Yep, that's another bot. This one's not a bot though, chat. Look, this one here. Not a bot. And he's doing some gaming. Oh, permatracked. Fantastic. Keep him permatracked. Keep him there. Finish him off. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. And now try and deal with this guy. Oh, you would have hit that. Oh my, please. Okay. 6-0. They have not got a single kill. And we've done 1,000 damage again. Look at that. Not bad for a little tier 5 game against... I don't know, is this 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, counting with Max segment of the stream has been completed. Technically, we've done that last game as well. Are you AFK? Oh, he's AFK. And he's not a bot, so he won't just suddenly move. Look at this. Aiming in. Bang. Excellent. I think there's a tank to my left. We should go and deal with that tank. They've managed to claw a few kills back. Are these all friends? I say friends. I mean humans. Not bots. That's the one. So 2 of them are. I'm not getting spotted. Enemy team? Hello? Watch this. Look at this. On the move. Good. Good. Very close. Very, very close. Ah, hello, sir. How are you doing? Don't mind me. I'm just going to track you there. You've never heard a repair kit in your life, apparently. Very cool. And then the last one will probably be up here. It's an SU-85. Oh, he's down there. One of the two. I mean, it is a human. It is a real player. A player. That's what I should... Why do I keep calling it human? A player is what it is. So, well, technically they are human. Yeah. Well, there's no one else here. Oh. Well, that was a good game. That was a good game. He'll finish him off or a cap out. Job done. Look at that. Another fantastic high caliber. Apply. To the middle of the map we go. Have they matched up players against players for the light tanks? Because that would have been quite funny if they didn't. They have an ELC. We have an ELC. This one has a many games. There's also a Panzer 5-4 on our team. That's elite level. Huh. Right, let's see. Let's see if we can shoot any of these. Good start. I mean, if we can get rid of the light tank, that's going to be very, very good for us. Ah, that's rude. There's a Panzer 3-4. He's a bot. He's not playing too dissimilar than something I've seen at high tier, to be honest. Oh, there's another one making the same maneuver. Yeah, I've seen this maneuver before at tier 10. Very, very similar. I don't have the gun depression for that. Or that. On the plus side, we have taken out 3 of their vehicles. 2 of them on this side. Where's the other one? Oh, the ELC's dead. Well, it should be a free game for our ELC then. To be fair, you can rack up quite a lot of damage in this tank. Like, it doesn't feel like we've really done anything, but we've done 700 damage already. And if you think about like doing your own HP and damage, like we're nearly there. So we know that there's one right at the very back because someone just shot here. There is someone knocking that down. We'll put one in there, just in case, you never know. ALC could actually push up now. Now that this guy's run off, he should be able to move. He's just being perma-blind by this guy. Hello, Wolverine. 188. Oh, he's not going to move. Wait, is that a bot? Yep, that's a bot. Killing my fellow kind. Can we not just push? Wait, we can just push now. They're all spotted. There's one Wolverine that hasn't been spotted yet, but it will just die. And as long as he stays down the bottom, he's fine. Oh, look, we just aim around here. Wolverine will get spotted in a second. We can kill the Wolverine, and then the ELC is free to do whatever he wants. Wolverine will probably... Wait, no. The Wolverine's not even there. He's been spotted over somewhere else. KV1? Hello. Time for premium rounds. Magnetized to the dirt. Very good. I really hate that bug. Look, so you see how the terrain, when I zoom in, it just disappears? Yeah. I don't know how that's a bug, but it is. Oh my god, look at him. He just shot me and then just looked away instantly. Superior bot. Well, what a great game. Tier 5 is always such a lovely, lovely place. We'll just keep shooting. Everything's fine. Just keep going. We might even get some spotting on this. As a true tier 5 enjoyer, I've learned that you just hold down the mouse button when you're moving. Because one of them might hit. You never know. See, look at that! Oh, we're not hit. But we did hit them. And look, we even get some assistance. What a professional I am. This is the gameplay you all come here for. What a game. What a great, great, great game. Job done. 1.2k. Apply. Good tank. We like the KV1. KV1 is a good vehicle. At tier 6, we have the T150. No, there's no need to adjust. This is exactly the same tech tree so far as the IS4. It does change. Trust me, it does change. You have 300 alpha damage with 167 standard penetration. The premiums being APCR give you 219 pen. HE-ons on this vehicle are 54 pen with 360 alpha. You have an 8.2 second reload time, which gives you 2,100, nearly 2,200 DPM, 0.36 accuracy, and the aim time is at 2.87 seconds, which is definitely not very good. But you do have 7 degrees of gun depression. But this gun is just very, very nice for the alpha damage. And that's the main thing why the aim time is so bad. It's really, really good for its tier. Not to mention, the pen is also very good. 219 premium pen means that you can pen pretty much anyone that you're going to meet. You do have 1,190 hit points, nearly 1,200. We are running hardening though. Removing that gives you nearly 1,100. You go 39 km/h forwards, 13 in reverse, and a nearly 15 power to weight. We are using a turbo though. If you were to remove it, which I definitely don't recommend you do, 35, 11, and 14. As always, the camera rating is pretty pathetic and pointless, but you do have 337 meters view range. No, you don't. You have 373 meters view range. There we go. Got there eventually. Once again, running the same equipment as last time, nothing really needed to change. The armor has improved slightly, but now you have a cupola on top of your tank. It's the same kind of story as the KV1. If you understand the KV1 and how to play it, you'll understand how to play it on T150. You just have more alpha damage now. The side armor is now 90mm thick, which is lovely to see, and the rest of it is pretty similar. Although the turret does have some very nice ricochet points and just very well armored in general. Interestingly though, this is actually weaker than the KV1. 100 here and then 130 in some places. T150 though, as I just said, it's basically just a KV1 with a bigger alpha damage gun. And if you've learnt that playstyle, you're right at home. Nothing really to complain about. Right, we're now on Empire's Corridor, and I don't think that we're going to do the same DPG as I did last week, which was around about 3.3k, but you never know. Obviously this and the IS4 share quite a large amount of the tech tree. Alright, who do I have on my team that is stream sniping me? Someone is just shooting my ass. Look. I mean, to be fair, they're filling the queue, so everything's good. Okay, me and the Powlack tank. How'd you miss that? Me and the Powlack tank are ready to demolish this VK. What else could be here? The FV? The VK? Oh, VK is here. Right, we need to be slightly cautious of the fact that I don't have loads of gun depression. Okay, he's not looking so healthy anymore. Oh. Nearly. I think we'll just kill this, and then we can deal with this one afterwards. Okay. Maybe shoot the ARL then. We cannot pen the ARL. I thought this one was just dying completely. Good. Finish him off. I'm not going to finish him off. Why is this not dead? Hello, sir. Someone finish this one off. My stream sniper friend. Now is the time to go around the corner and get your kill. Go, I don't need the kill. Get it. Finish him. Excellent. Wonderful. Look at that. Well, another successful game was a success. We have not done loads and loads of damage though. Which is slightly sad. Not living up to the 3k DPG, unfortunately. Oh my. Okay, the Hummel is there. Could I shoot the arrow in any way? I've loaded premium for him, but it's not really going to make any difference. Poor T28. Now for the Hummel. Wonderful, look at that. Okay, 1.6, we take that. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Another game, another apply. Okay, Live Oaks, we're going to the city. It is tier 6, so don't have to worry about higher tiers, which is good, yeah. Tog, I mean, it's always nice when you see a Tog, so let's go and see how it goes. How many people are coming this way? I want to say help. I was going to say hello then. Help. We need help. Help. My CDT is not wanting to come to the city. But their Tiger is not going to the city either. So it might be okay. We don't really want to push any further forwards than this though. Because we're going to get stuck here. I'm hoping that I might be able to spot someone, but there's so many bushes in the way. Did this just break? Yes, they're right here. Okay, can I kill the super chaffee? I can't kill him. But we do put him down low enough to be a one-shot. I mean, unfortunately, I just low roll, which is not very good. Can my VK finish that off? VK did not finish that off. Okay. Really? My alpha is like 300, isn't it? Yeah, and I rolled for 263. The luckiest super chaffee alive. There's the power lap tank. The luckiest T-3485 alive as well, apparently. Wow. Thank you. At least we can side scrape here. Gun is not gunning, unfortunately. We are dead. We are very, very dead here. Well, I don't see our team winning at all. There wasn't really much more we could have done. I mean, maybe gone back to the base and then not played the game. Like, that would have been the only other option. That wasn't so great. Well, I'm going to the heavy flank and just hoping for the best. What do we have coming with us? The almighty Churchill 1, this guy, and the CDT. My other Churchill 1 position is slightly interesting. He thinks he's a triangle. Yeah, I don't think this is going to end very well, but the alternative is just sitting there doing nothing. So I'm just going to push. Aggression is the best form. Oh, that. Well aimed, chat. Well aimed. That was very, very well aimed. Churchill 1. Set him on fire. Oh. Okay, the yin yang has been restored. Okay, don't worry about it. It's been restored. Everything is fine. Definitely do not want to have damaged fuel tanks in this tank. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, of course. Yes. Well, we are slightly dead here. You know what? We've done 2k damage. That was a success, okay? We've lost everywhere else on the map. How's my Churchill 1 doing that ventured over the other side? He's winning! See? He was correct the whole time. He's winning. Ah, the Leffe's discovered him. Does he have a repair crew? Because this could be very awkward for him. Ah. See, this is a good feature of the low tier. I missed. Tracks are back on then. It's a good feature of the low tier. The constant barragement of the Leffe. I'm going to say it. I think the Leffe has probably lost Wargaming more money than it's made them. Because the amount of new players that probably come into the game, meet a Leffe and then leave, are probably higher than the actual amount that have bought the tank. So he had fun. Well, it wasn't the greatest of games. But, I mean, we've done 2k. And we got an Amarak. So, you know what? T150 is still good. It wasn't as good as the last session, though. What was the average? Only 1.6. This is more what you'd expect at tier 6 though, not 3k. At tier 7, I promise you this is not the IS-4 tech tree. I promise. Since we are running it again though, I have changed the gun to being the 300 alpha damage gun, just to show everything. Since we did run the 122 in the IS-4 one. The IS-4 one. The IS-4 tech tree. That's the one that I'm saying. So you get basically the same gun as the T150. 300 alpha damage, 194 standard penetration. The premium rounds being 239 pen though, which is a lovely step up from the T150. But the HE rounds are 54 pen with 360 alpha. You get a 7.6 second reload time, which gives you 2,300 DPM, 0.34 dispersion, and a 2.24 second aim time, along with 7 degrees of gun depression. You have 1,650 hit points. We are running hardening. If we were to remove it, 1,500. We go 36, 13, and 11 power to weight, but we are running a turbo. If we were removing that, 32, 11, and 11. That is not good. Don't do that. Beautiful camera rating, where I just cannot be spotted at all. But we have 384 meters view range. Once again, same equipment as last time. Armor layout of this tank is a bit better than the T150. In fact, it's in many ways a lot better. The turret is a lot more reliable, but you can also side scrape exactly the same. It's 90mm on the side. Cupola is no longer absolutely massive, and the actual gun manlet has been up to around about 180mm needed. I mean, the upper hull is still not that great. You're going to get penned by most people that you meet, but hull down and also side scraping, perfection. And the KV3 does feel like it's a natural progression in the line. It makes sense. It's just a T150 that's a bit better now and has a much nicer turret. Once again though, I don't see any issues and you should enjoy playing the KV3. It doesn't even matter whether you use the 122 or the 107. I've played both now and I like both. It's just down to personal preference. Right, let's see if this gun is any better than the 122. Because it might be. Although I still think the alpha damage is better than this gun. Either way, we're on, what is this one? Safe Haven. I don't know why I wanted to say Serene Coast. It's not Serene Coast, is it? Does this get more gun depression than the other gun or not? Or is that just the KV4? Let's see how accurate it is. Nah, I'm not accurate. Useless gun. Absolutely useless. You see this? Assert dominance. Push the enemy. We are facing an E75 that I've just realised. I'm fully bottom tier, which is not going to be so fun. So we're going to just load premium rounds and hope for the best. What are my premium? 239. That might be a little bit of a problem against the E75. Good start. Another thing to note though about obviously having a 122 is that you can overmatch more things. Look at that random try. It really has just killed side scraping. Like the armor flashlight. Like, look at it. I love how I don't have like any armor against this guy. Mind you, he's probably also thinking the same thing. Yeah, I don't want to play against an E75. That's 560 damage or whatever it is that I'm going to receive. What's my standard rounds? 194. Definitely not an E75 gun to play against. It's 530 if you use the top gun. Yeah, but it's always good to think that it's more. And then you're just happy that he low rolled. It doesn't matter if he's wrong. Don't worry about it. You just say that he low rolled. It's fine. Alright, here we go. Boom! Look at that! Damage! Please kill it. Oh! Slightly overkill. That's 2 Amaraks now. 2 Amarak. And track him. Wonderful. Is he perma-tracked? This is a great question. I could finish him. I can't finish him. Oh! I'm so much better than the tier 9. Look at that. So much better. Why didn't you help me? Is this been blocked off or not? I'm about to meet the BZ. The buzz. Little BZ. Hello? Oh. Very, very good. I thought my cat was to my right, and then I realised that was just a reflection of my hand. I got really, like, distracted by it. That was a good shot. Look at that. Wonderful. What a tank this is. Would I have done the same thing with the 122? I don't think so, actually. Don't I get more pen with this gun? Can't remember. Either way, this was good. Hello. Wonderful. Oh, someone has asked in chat, what football team are you guys? All caps! There we go. Armor not hit. Maybe I need premium for an SU as well. There we go. Also, this is a new mod that I've discovered. It shows the collision. So if your gun is in a wall, you then know. And also, it works for gun blocking as well. So like, I could go up to someone, and then I can see if my gun is in their gun. And then we can like, you know, like, gunception. And I can block it. You didn't need the anime, like, the visual representation, did you? No, you didn't. It's fine though. Hello? Please go that way. What that way? I didn't pen. Look at this. Well angled. Well angled. Now fall off. Oh, wonderful. Look at that. Nailed it. What a great game. Look at that. First class, 3k damage nearly, 4 kills. Apply. Right, the main competition on this map, being Siegfried Line, we have the Zwilling. Bit of a problem. My tank is a Black Prince 2, apparently. So, yes. Right, what is going to be on the corner? The corner of death and despair. Look at that. Well aimed. There is my main competition. He's too scared of me. Doesn't even want to face me. Now we just sit on the corner and wait. First bit of damage has been initiated. OI is peaking. Doesn't have the big gun though on his OI. He's using the smaller 300 alpha. We're going to load premium just to guarantee every single pen. Because you don't really want to be bouncing an OI. Did the OI have hardening or not? He has 1,250. I don't know. Yeah, he probably does. If I've got 1,650 with hardening. That makes sense. Our team is somewhat winning the field, I think. I'm not actually sure. Oh, hello, OI. The OI! That's what that's called. Look. We do not have... I might just cross. Oh, you know what? Look. Assert dominance. Cross. And go and kill the OI. We kill it without taking any damage in return. Which means it's very, very good. Positive trade. Oh my god. We do have a bit of a Zwilling issue. That is a problem. Can we get someone to maybe shoot the Zwilling as well? Like my TNH behind me. I can't even pen the Zwilling. Ah, the engine being gone is now a bit of a problem. Yes, Buggy, now is your time to shine! And then we can maybe finish this guy off. Oh, don't quite finish him off. I thought I was going to perma-track him again. Another shot in. Where's this villain going? Is he trying to push through this? He is. Is he going to go up high, or is he going to try and just peek this bit? I'd like my engine back. Are we winning? I seem to ask this question quite a bit, because a lot of the time, I cannot actually tell. We should be winning, but like my team is back here, so it's kind of... I don't know. Right, engine back, off we go. Let's go get the Zwilling. Hello? Zwilling. What's my alpha again? 300. Ah, yeah. Deserved. I mean, you do have to spam a fair amount of premium rounds at tier 7, it seems. Even with, like, the Romanian tanks. The VK, I don't need premium for. But the WZ, I will need premium for. The VK was the one that spotted me, though. Unless it's the Dicker Max. Ah, Tiger 131, by the way. Look at where he is on the map. He is in J1. Tiger is slightly lost. That's probably how that Tiger was captured in real life. Just going off on his own. Sad, sad triangle noises. Not a triangle, but, you know. E25's around here, then. I don't think I spot the E25. No. We have done 3k, though. Again. Didn't we do quite nice DPG in the KV3 last time. I think we did. Oh! Repair the fuel tanks. Oh, beautiful! 3.6k. Imagine if that killed him. I have no idea where he is now. I mean, we're just going to cap out anyway. Random shot. There you go. Job done, though. 3.6k with 2 kills. Very, very good. Maybe ace. Maybe. Not enough for an ace. Really? 3.62 kills. High caliber. And it's a first class. Apply. Okay, EU5 has struck again. We have been given 11v11. Someone said that in the chat. I haven't actually counted. Hang on. Counting with Max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well done. Someone can count in my chat. That's good. There are max elite level artillery, which scares me. But we are on Coolleey. And yeah, I mean, it's no bots apart from me. I mean, there is Monkey Noodle from the Chimp Clan, which is probably one of the best names I've seen today. Why do we have more heavies? Because they have more triangles. No, they have more mediums. I just cannot see, apparently. Monkey Noodle will count as a heavy tank. It's fine. I'm pushing. Help! AMX 1357 might be here. It's good to know that the heavy tank is there. We may be dead here, but that's fine. We'll just keep pushing. Everything will be absolutely fine. We're not fine. We're very unfine now. This is a problem. Set them on fire. No fire. Very sad. Well, we know where all the enemy team is, so we can use that to our advantage, right? Maybe we'll win. Who knows? They've gone for the whole we don't need map control idea. To be honest with you, I'm just glad that I'm off Coolleey. I don't like this map. I don't want to sit on this corner for 15 minutes. So we can now move on to the next tank. And we just say that the KV3 is fantastic. At tier 8, we have the IS-22, the ballerina. See, I told you it's not the IS-4 tech tree. See? You have 300 alpha damage with 221 standard penetration. Premiums, being APCR, give you 256 pen. The HE on this vehicle are 50 pen with 360 alpha damage. Now, you do have 2 guns on this tank, so the reload times are doubled. Sort of. The way these guns work is that you can fire these individually, so single shot, and they're just a normal kind of gun. You will switch the gun each time because it needs to see a different perspective when you're shooting. Obviously, one gun is going to be a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right. But you can also fire both at the same time, but there is a lockout period after it and also a charging up period. So the stats that you see here is 7 seconds for the single shot of each gun. But as you'll see here with that middle number being 4, this is actually the amount of time it takes to go in between each shell. Meaning that if you did have both of the shells loaded, you could go shoot once, and then 4 seconds later, shoot the other one as well, like you would in an autoloader. But then at the same time, you are kind of ruining the DPM because it will start the reload completely from scratch, whereas you would only have to wait another 3 seconds-ish to then get the other shell there and still have that other one in reserve. But as I said, there is a lockout period, so that there is a gun block of 4 seconds after firing, with 2 seconds to actually charge up the salvo. All of this then means that it is 2,560 DPM, 0.33 dispersion, 2 second aim time, and 7 degrees of gun depression. Most of the time with this gun, you don't need to double unless you really need to. And if all of that sounded very confusing, it's not that confusing when you get into game. You'll figure it out pretty quickly. You do get 1,870 hit points, and that is running hardening. Removing that, 1,700. You go at 42 km/h forwards, 17 in reverse, and nearly a 16 power to weight. We are running a turbo though, removing that, 38, 15, and 14.66. Beautiful camera rating and 403 meters view range. The loadout has changed slightly. We obviously can't run a rammer anymore because we have a double shot, but we have vents here instead. One thing to note is that for the cruise skills, mag mastery will not work. There is not an auto-loading magazine. Now, for the armor on this tank, it is interesting. You see, the actual turret armor is not that bad. Most of the time, you actually get some bounces. However, this cupola will get hit, and the upper hull and just the hull in general is not that great. Especially if they fire premium rounds at you, this entire turret ring just becomes so easy to pen for pretty much every single tank you meet that it's just an automatic shoot me here kind of thing, especially if I'm a flashlight. So even though that this doesn't look half bad if you're hold down, it's still actually quite bad in game, and you should not rely on the armor at all. I mean, for the rest of the tank, however, it's not too bad, and as you'll see in the gameplay, the overall consensus of it is that it's definitely not an awful tank, but it's not one that I would choose to go and play. It's not bad, but it's not great. The guns are just not straight on the tank. Look at it. How does it hit anything? Look, this is directly facing this way, then this way. It would never go... Like, you would have one shell that goes out this way and one shell that goes out this way at longer ranges. I've not actually played this vehicle in... I don't even remember the last time I played it. It's been a long time. I seem to remember it wasn't great, but it wasn't awful either. I mean, the gun seems alright. What is the shells? 300... Not bad, not bad. Yeah, could be worse. Do we think I can sit on this corner and play the game? We might not be able to. That is a very nice start. So ideally you wait until the second shot's ready each time, because then that keeps you the best DPM. Although for some reason I cannot pen the lower plates of an IS-3. Or hit the conceiver at all. Very cool. I like that. There we go. Finally. Also, fun fact, intuition just doesn't work properly. Look, you do this. It's loaded one shell. Congratulations. It's like auto reloaders. So that's fun. I don't know why auto loaders can do a full clip, and then double barrels and auto reloaders just get stuck with one shell. It doesn't really make any sense to me. I'm gonna go and double this guy. See? They're ignoring me. Everything is fine. Almost. We may be a little bit dead here. Okay, we might be a very, very dead here. Just well angled. Look at this. Are we winning the other side though? We are winning the other side, which is good. I don't know how I only penned one. I think, like we'd say, like 3K is a pretty decent game. Oh well, he's got both barrels open, look at him. And it bounces then. Of course. Why not? Yeah. It's how I remember it. It's fine, but it's not great. Doesn't really have armor. Well, we actually won, which was good. Yeah. Apply. Well, back on Siegfried line. I am wondering if I can actually pen an oh-ho or not. I know I can pen the tit. But I don't think I can pen anywhere else, even with premium. Because my premium is only 250. And I think effective is going to be more than that. I might just intuition straight away, actually. Fire premium from the start. Pantera might try and cross this. Nice. Oh, hits the cupola instantly. God Gamer. This Pantera is not really having a fun time. Nope, he's not had a fun time at all. No. Well, at least we can now deal with the heavy tanks. From the looks of things, our team has just won. It's been 1.5 minutes, and we already own everything. Does mean we still need to get the damage done, though, and actually finish him off. E77 is pushing. I mean, I can overmatch the... I believe I can overmatch the roof of the IS-3. I think it's 90 mil. Yeah, it is. I need to hit it first. We must aim for the tit. It does feel pretty sad trying to play against tanks that just have more armor than you. Ugh, I was hoping I could dodge that. Oh! Look at that. We've now doubled someone. Excellent. Now my Oho can finish him off. The Oho gets 2,000 health at tier 8. Do you remember when 2,000 health used to be like tier 10 heavy level? Only one of them penned. I mean, I just want to push. Let's just go. Can we just, can we use... what are they doing? I can't move the mouse. You have 1,200 hit points. Just go. The game's over. Do you not want damage? No? Okay. Overall consensus is still the same, though. It doesn't have any armor, but the gun's alright. Oh, 2.5k. You know what? Around about 2.5 for tier 8 is respectable. Apply. Right. Oyster Bay. We are the only tier with tier 8. Let's see. I mean, still has Villing, which is going to be a problem. I mean, it's not even really the same tier as this tank, to be quite honest with you. I have a fellow IS-3 too. Monkey Noodle. Our friend has returned. Excellent. Hello. He's not spamming premium yet. Wonderful. Ooh. Hi. Gun is, not wanting the gun currently. Wide peek it, mate. Go on. It's not quite the wide peek I was hoping for. Wider peek than that. Just all the way out. Yeah, the capola sniping is not really the forte of this vehicle in particular. You know what? Let's just push. Let's just push. I'm wanting to do some damage. It looks like we're going to lose over the other side of the map. So I want to see if I can just kill this villain quickly. We will not be able to kill this villain quickly. Yes, we can. That's good. Maybe I can give this guy a double as well. We need to be careful. We can't push too far forwards because the Ferdinand, or where the Ferdinand is, will be able to shoot us. Alright, 624 is very good. I have an Oho with me. That's very nice. Big damage player. One into his Capola. Capola sniping at this distance is a little bit better. We might be dead here. Well, I've done 2k damage, which is not enough, really. I can overmatch the engine deck of this guy. To be fair, maybe I could just, like, try and gun block him and stuff. I don't know. I can overmatch that bit. Even 90 is going to be loaded in 1 second. Let's just try and get this guy. Of course. Of course! Why not just set me on fire? Yeah! Yeah, why not? Why not? Of course it's just the first shot fire. Well, I mean, we've done 3k. We actually won the other side of the map, so we should win the game. Well, 3k, not bad. Apply. Do I like this tank? Eh. I wouldn't want to play it more than just grinding it. At tier 9, we have the IS-3-2. This is arguably the best tank in the line. Tier for tier, I think that this is the best tank in the line. And honestly, if you don't want to go any further, I don't blame you. This is pretty good. Alpha damage is up to 390 with 243 standard penetration. Pre-rounds being APCR give you 292 pen. The HE rounds on this vehicle are 68 pen with 530 alpha damage. You have a 9.2 second reload time. It takes you 5 seconds to go in between each shell, and you do have a lockout period of 4 seconds with 2.5 seconds to actually load up the salvo. This gives 2,500 DPM, 0.34 dispersion, 2.6 second aim time, which is not great, but okay, it's not bad either, and minus 8 degrees of gun depression. The gun itself is okay. I wouldn't say that this is an excellent gun. And for many of you, you probably do want to run stab. Either remove the hardening, remove the turbo, or remove vents and just put stab there. I mean, I'll let you decide what equipment you want to run. These are only just recommendations. You could use whatever you want. But the gun handling definitely does feel a bit naff. sometimes, to be honest. You do get 2,160 hit points, which is exceptionally healthy for a tier 9. I remember when this was tier 10 heavy tank level hit points. We are running hardening, of course, then removing that will give 1,960. Again, though, that's still a pretty healthy amount of hit points. You got 42 forwards, 17 reverse, and a 15 power to weight. We are running turbo, removing that, 38, 15, and 14. Maybe you don't replace turbo for stab, because that's pretty slow. You have the camo rating, and you have 438 meters view range. It's not bad for a heavy tank. Once again, the same kind of equipment loadout. You have HP, turbo, and vents. And armor layout on this vehicle is very, very strong. Hold down, you shouldn't have too many issues at all. The cupola is very, very small, but be warned, you will get hit here. Remember, armor flashlight will just light it up green for them. And the actual hull armor is kind of disappointing if you've been experiencing the side-scraping potential of the previous tanks, because now you do have a pike nose and you can't really side-scrape very effectively. However, if they do try and shoot the side, then they're not going to pen. But I mean, why would they not just shoot this? So the whole idea is to go hold down, try and facehug someone, and then make them bounce by doing this, because this is the most effective way that you are going to have your armor. Even if they fire premium at you, yes, they can pen slightly either side, and also directly through the middle of the gun, but this is not always going to be super, super reliable, especially if they go either side. They're just going to hit the gun and then not pen. So overall, armor is actually very decent on this, especially for what this tank can do. It's low profile, it got okay speed, and to get into position to be hold down. As I said, this tank is probably the best tank tier for tier in the line. However, you do need to take that with a pinch of salt, because the actual overall kind of tech tree on this, I don't really know why you would grind it over a Canopener line. Yes, this tank is good, and yes, I feel like a lot of people are going to have fun with it, but I don't feel like it's really, really up there. And also, I do want to mention that if you can go full premium, do so, because tier 9 with only 243 pen, when you meet a tier 11, you're not having fun. Right, Melanovka, up the hill I go for the next eternity. The enemy, BZT-159, has already drowned. It's been less than 1 minute into the game. Someone is in that bush. I was drinking and very rudely interrupted by said T-49. Don't know if I hit. Who knows? We'll find out later. Is my premium pen any good? 292. It's not too bad for tier 9. Not great though. And the caliber is 122. Ooh, 122 means I should be able to deal with a fair few tanks. Very, very good start. 700 damage, just like that. He's regretting coming up here. Ah, Conqueror. Allow me to go into premium rounds for you, sir, because I will indeed need them. And a Type 4 Heavy, I'm going to need the premium rounds even more for you. We wait for the reload of the next shell. Just keep reversing. He wants to just keep going. Oh, Fishy Foshy is here as well. Thanks, game. Yeah, I don't really trust that. I trust that. Remember when you actually had to learn about these things? And not just have it painted for you? Okay, we're not hitting that. Not at that range. Back we go. Get out of the way of the event. I think this might be better with stab though. I can only really pen the cupola here. And I don't really have any chance of doing that. There's still the WT behind them, which I might be able to pen with double. Where did you pen? I think they can go straight for the turret on the side. Right. Well, we are winning, which is good. I would like to switch to standing rounds, but I can't be bothered. It's probably not worth it. Considering that the Type 4 still exists. And a Tiger Mouse, apparently. And that missed. Okay. I mean, I want to switch to standing rounds so that I can I shoot the WT, but I mean I have like 5.6 billion credits or whatever it is. I cannot pen a tiger mouse apart from in the tiny little cupola. Do you believe? Why did no one believe? The gun... It doesn't seem great. It's okay about 50 meters. It's not very good past that. The pen drop is horrible. Oh my god, it goes all the way down to standard rounds at 500 meters. Oh my god. Oh, we hit one. And we track the rest of it. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't know. The gun's a bit derpy. Gun is a bit derpy. It's not very accurate. I mean, 3.7 is not a bad start. Apply. Right, outpost. We are single tier, which is good. Let's see if this is any better. If the gun behaves a little bit better this time. I think it's just one of those tanks where you just have one loadout and that's just it. I don't think stab would save it. I don't think anything else would save it. It's just the way the tank is. At least we didn't get HE penned. Saryoda! Are you gonna peek? What is on its way? Pattern of tank and T30? Is that a T95? Oh, that might be a T95 actually. Yeah, I don't really want to do anything against the T95. He can have that. Oh, here he is. Good start. The T54E1 is not... I've just hit my keyboard. Is not looking so great. Another one into T95. Good. Saryoda. Look at him go. WZ, can you one-shot that? Are you tier 9? You are the tier 9. You can one-shot that. That's good. And he does. Right. The time has come. That's some unfortunate timing. But he's right there now. It's time to be a little bit more aggressive. Hopefully my team pushes this and now. The only reason why I actually wanted to push. We're going to receive a double. Block it. Well, managed to block one. What? Thanks, game. Thank you very much. Very cool. 263, are you looking this way? Well, we've not really done a lot. And the game is over. Are you going to re-peek this again? There's no way you... Okay. Is he going to do it? Yeah. Artillery, my beloved. Not being able to play the game for 10 seconds after it hits you. My favourite. Right, that should die in a second anyway, so we can just continue. He's gonna get killed by the waffle. Oh wow, there's actually quite a few tanks here. Not quite. Okay, T30 shot. I should wait for this reload. Oh my god. That wasn't in it. That wasn't even near. Nowhere close. Well, we take 3.9, I guess. 3.9 in this type of game is fine. I don't know, this tank is okay. I don't see the ultra hype around it though. Like some people think that this is the best thing at tier 9. I don't think that, but it seems alright. Apply. Right, Ruinberg. Let's see if anybody wants to try and peek first of all. By that I mean we're going to go to the middle and then just shoot the mid. And hopefully they don't just wide peek me and then I die instantly. I hope. Hello, enemy team. Good. That was a good start. Nice. They shouldn't really be allowed to peek this. So we're okay for the time being. I mean, the Ogre doesn't really have much armor. The event will actually help us out a little bit. It will also help them out, which is... At least we have the T95. Look at him go. He's about to go into this corner and just die. Usually, good things don't happen on this corner. That was a good double. That was an efficient use of the double, actually. Oh, and we're hold down. Look at that. Oh. I forgot he has 2 guns. Hang on. It's fine. That was slightly awkward. Ooh. I can't really do anything against you. Can you do anything against me? The T95 is losing all its health. What a surprise. You know what though? 1.7k for nothing in return is a pretty good trade. We now dip into premium. Because we're going to need them against these tanks. That should depend. IS-32. A good trade against our brother in the IS-32. The evil twin. I want to double this guy as well. Just let me double you as well. Good. Another 3.3k. Could we double this guy as well? Let's double this. Ready? Oh. We cannot double him. How? Sorry, where did my second shell go? Well, clearly the tier 6 has much better RNG than me. I don't know, maybe he's bought more loot boxes than me this year. Well, that was well worth the double in the end. Well, we take 4.6. That's only a first class. What did we get? Well, it's only 1.2 actually. But still, good game. Apply. Yeah, I don't know. It's alright. I wouldn't say that I want to go out and play more of this tank, but it's alright. It's decent. And finally, at tier 10, we have the ST2. You have 440 alpha damage with 258 standard penetration. The premium rounds being heat this time is 310. That is awful. HE rounds on this vehicle are 68 pen with 530 alpha. You have a 9.85 second reload time, and you have 4 seconds in between each shell with a 3-second lockout period. 2.5 once again to charge up the salvo. This gives 2,600, nearly 2,700 DPM, 0.33 dispersion, 2.77 second aim time, and -8 degrees of gun depression. The actual gun handling of this vehicle is not too bad. You have pretty decent soft stats, so there's no real need for stab unless you really, really want it. But there is just always going to be the underlying thing that you do have bad aim time, regardless of what happens. So when you do need to aim, it does feel like it takes forever, and also it's not great penetration. 310 is pretty pathetic when you meet tier 11, and you're going to meet them a lot. If you meet a rat, for example, you're going to have to pray that he is fully flat in front of you. You do get 2,890 hit points, and we are running hardening. Removing that will give you 2,630. You go at 45 km/h forwards, 16 in reverse, and a 13 power to weight. That is using a turbo, even in the correct slot here, as you can see, because we do have the fill mods. We'll run through them in a second. But if you were to remove that, 40, 13, and 12. Not impossible to play with, but I'd probably rather have the turbo. You get the same kind of camera rating as the rest of the tanks, but we have finally gone above the 445 meters detection range. We now have 463 meters view range. For the filmers of the ST2, it's pretty simple. Don't take anything for the first one, you don't have the terrain distances, and we're using hardening. Otherwise, if you're not going to use hardening, go for the left-hand side. Then we go left, then the right. Pretty standard heavy tank setup. Nothing for number 7 because this is kind of like a lose-lose situation in my opinion. You could go ahead and choose the left-hand side here because terrain distances are not great. So there is that, but honestly, it's down to you. I definitely wouldn't choose the right-hand side unless you are going to go for some massive like speed build. And number 8, you 100% need to have the internal module durability. Otherwise, you get ammo racked all the time. If you're not having this yet and you are just grinding up through the field mod, experimental hardening or the year of the config is your best friend. As for the armor on this vehicle, it's not bad. By not bad, I mean it's passable for what you would expect. The actual turret itself is really, really very strong. However, there is a big old cupola on the top. If you use premium rounds, then this is going to get penned pretty much every single time. And remember, this is not good heat rounds that we're using. If you were using 330, 340 heat, it's even more green. Everything is just green on the cupola here. In fact, if we go and compare it to a 113, which has 340 heat, you'll see that, yeah, this cupola is going to get penned no matter what. And also the upper hull is really, really not good. Even against just normal AP rounds, this only has 249 pen with a 113, you're penning this every single time. So you need to pray that you are hull down and in a good position and not exposing this little bit here being in the driver's hatch. Another thing to mention is that the turret ring is a weak spot. No matter where you go, if you try and side scrape a little bit too much, this opens up and becomes a little bit weak, but the turret ring is weak all around. Overall, though, side scraping potential is pretty good, and the shoulders, yes, okay, they are weak to 330, 340 heat, but to a lot of other tanks, they are not weak. You can reliably side scrape, as we can see here, against most stuff as long as you don't over-angle them. So the armor is honestly not bad of the ST2. The main issue with the ST2 is that the Canopener exists. And I don't know why you would ever play the ST2 when you could play a Canopener. Not only does the Canopener not lose any DPM when it uses its double, it's just a better tank. It has a better gun, it has better pen, it has better armor. I don't understand. I guess this is just the cultured pick among the community if you want to have something a little bit different. But really, I don't see why anybody would grind the ST2 in its current state. Right, ST2 from Shit River. Because this is the bad side of Sand River. Let's just go to the K-line and hope for the best. Because you go anywhere else, you just die. So we might as well go to the K-line and die. Can we double the Tessac, maybe? What do we think? Double any of these? I'd like to double something. I don't really want to face the STB. That's not going to be fun. SD62 version 2 is enjoying his game against the Type 5. Yep. Type 5 just giving him all the damage. So far, there isn't really anything I can do. Welcome to Sand River. My entire team is going back to base now. See what the CBR spots. So he spots the STB. Does he spot anyone else? He's not spotting anyone else. Well, there's a VZ55 here. At least we've shot the gun. Go on, Tessac. Go back out. Ah, here they come. Game is about to be over, chat. My entire team's gone back to base, and now they've just left all the rest of the map. So now we just lose. Oh, here we... Right. It'll be worth it. Wonderful. So worth it. So worth it. I mean, my game's over already. Thank you. Just... Yep, just finish it. Oh, and as I've just used my thing as well. Good. Good. We love Sand River. We love Sand River. It's a phenomenal map. Well, that was fun. I'm not even applying it. Well, to Fjords, to the heavy corner, and we hope for the best. That is how Fjords goes. Hi. Oh, okay. Right. We've definitely entered tier 10, haven't we? We really have entered tier 10. Yeah, it just doesn't... It's like playing down at tier 5. It literally feels exactly the same. It's the same gameplay. Well, what are they doing? Alright, please give me heat rounds. I need them. Alright, I want you to fire. I might just take the hit, to be honest. Look at the map, man. Oh, I mean, I'm trying. Good. Maybe I can pen this guy. Can I just double? Heat rounds suck. God, I hate heat rounds so much. I genuinely don't understand what that was from the enemy team. It does get worse. Like it's like as soon as you reach tier 10, you've reached the pinnacle of Mount Stupid. Like the peak of Mount Stupid. It's meant to be where you have like your best games because everyone's kind of understood the game. But now it's just nope. It's embarrassing and impressive at the same time. Where's the char? Well, I mean, we take 4K, but, well, 4.4, 3 kills, apply. You know what? This game is actually a very, very good example of why this tank and this line really just isn't worth it in the end. I mean, okay, ignoring the fact that it doesn't have a tier 11, because I think it will eventually have a tier 11 anyway, so it doesn't matter, but that's irrelevant. But the fact that the can opener exists, and that I would do so much better in a can opener than I would in this thing, in a tier 11 game, really does just make it just not worth it in my opinion. And the gun is better on the can opener. So much better on the can opener. You get better pen on the can opener. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like it's just been forgotten about this line. What is going on? How did he just... Oh. Should we go and play against the rats? I think that'll be a better time than trying to play the mid. Oh, God. Leave me alone, please. I love how he done 242 frontally in like a 20-second stun. And then he done a 10 or 12-second stun with only 50 damage. To my rear. I can't pen that. I can't... Oh my God. Oh. Thank you. Guys, can we wake up? Like, this guy is overpeaking so much. I don't know how how are my team... I'm not that smart. But even I can see that this guy is isolated. And that you can just peek for free. Not like that. But we could have just killed him. Where is the FV? He should be behind this one here. I'm ready to double the FV. Oh, God. Oh, come on! Thank you. That was... Do you know what? I don't think I've ever been happier that a showcase is over. This tank is not... It's not bad, but I don't see why anyone would ever play it. It feels so left behind. It just doesn't feel like it's a tier 10. I don't know. It just feels so left behind in the times that we have at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. Not great. Not great. Like, it just feels you... It leaves you feeling flat, this tank. You just don't... There's nothing... There's no enjoyment over it, really. Apply. So, the ST2. Is it worth going and grinding down? I mean, we've already spoken about that. I don't really think so. I don't think this is worth going and grinding down at the moment. If in future, and when this gets a tier 11, because I see that all of them are going to get tier 11, then maybe they will buff it and they will change it, and it'll be really, really good. But at this moment in time... Save yourself the time, save yourself the effort, and go and grind a can opener for the time being. Because then you get a tier 11 as well in that line, but a tier 10 which is borderline tier 11. See you on the next one.